Hi guys, my name's Alistair Taylor. I'm the head teaching professional here at the PGA Golf Academy at Herons Reach in Blackpool. Today we're going to have a look and see just what a difference technology's made to modern golf. We're going to test an old Ben Hogan Persimmon driver against my current driver, which is the Nike Covert 2.0 Tour. I mean, straight away on looks there's no comparison. One's a very small head, one's a huge 460cc, cavity in the back, titanium versus wood, graphite versus steel. Now, unlike some of you guys, I'm old enough that I actually remember growing up playing wooden headed clubs. It'd be interesting to see if it's as big a difference as I think it will be. So we're going to hit 3 shots with each club, have a look on Flight Scope, see what the kind of numbers tell us. As we're hitting the shots as well, I'll kind of give you a little bit of feedback as to how it feels, everything that goes along with that. But for me, it'll just be interesting to see. Certain people are saying it hasn't made a massive difference. Other people are saying it's made huge differences from the tee. Let's hit some shots, have a look, make up our own mind. So I'm going to start off with the Nike, current driver in the bag for me. Really like this driver. I've actually done a review on this video, so check that out on the channel. So I've got mine set at 9.5 neutral stiff shaft. So I know putting it down behind the ball, I like the bigger head from last year's model, looks great. I love the way the little white swoosh in the background kind of framed by the red head. So let's hit 3 shots, see how this feels. It's kind of my normal flight, pretty straight. Wind a little bit off the left. Today it's a little bit into, so probably not going to see full normal distance. But again, 2 more of those. Always helps when the ball topples off when you're at the top of your backswing. Try that one again. Again, my normal shot. Obviously I know this one's set up perfectly for me, so might be a slightly unfair advantage that with the wooden headed one I can't alter loft and face position. But one final one with this one. Little fade, just riding on the wind. A little bit more carry, probably not roll out quite as far. But obviously the big thing with modern drivers is very long shafts and very light heads. I mean, we can see the difference in the length of the shafts, probably 3 inches shorter for the wooden headed one, and considerably smaller, probably smaller than my 5-wood head. Let's hit 3 shots though, see how it looks. So like I said, I'm kind of old enough to remember playing persimmon drivers. Don't know whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. So yeah, club head looks tiny behind the ball, just a little bit bigger than the ball. Feels very, very short, which it is. Feels quite heavy. Not bad flight. Probably a little lower. And certainly for me, it doesn't kind of look like the kind of driver behind the ball I could really put everything into and consistently get those results. Another one. And the same kind of shape, little draw that I would normally hit with all my clubs. Again, not bad. One final one. I know these aren't going to be quite as forgiving, but I'll try and hit this one really, really hard. Didn't get that at all. Not that far off the middle, but a little out the toe, so we'll take that number off because I don't think that would be a very fair comparison driver to driver. Let's have a look though, see how they are. I mean, certainly from a a looks and a feel perspective, there's absolutely no competition. But let's have a look at the numbers, give you some feedback, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, so we can see with the Persimmon driver against the modern driver, 238 yard carry against 209 and 265 total against 238. 10 mile an hour more club head speed. Actually didn't hit the new technology quite as much out the middle, and it just spun a little bit more as a result of probably not striking it. Launch angle almost the same though, hit it a little bit higher. We can certainly see a massive advantage with the club head speed that you're able to generate with the longer, lighter shaft, and obviously the more forgiving head, giving you that extra distance on the shots. Okay guys, so having looked at the numbers on FlightScope, surprisingly, launch angles were massively different and spin rates weren't hugely different. So maybe not as big a difference as the manufacturers will have you believe in what it makes the golf ball do. Obviously this is quite a modern golf ball, not the Bellata that I would have used to have played with wooden headed, but a massive difference in club head speed, and that ability to move the club quicker gives me that ability to get the ball out there that much further. Obviously length of shaft, massive for that, but also the ball speed. You can see from the size of heads, you know, what counts as a miss hit with that is probably still a pretty good strike with this one. So for me, as kind of nice as it was to reminisce about Persimmon headed drivers and what I might have used growing up as a kid, there's no chance that's going back in the bag. Give me 460cc, you know, nice light shafts all day long. I don't have to put my best swing on it, but certainly with the modern stuff, make sure it really gets set up for you properly. Correct loft, correct length of shaft, correct flex, correct grip size, and only then really are you giving yourself your best chance to hit the longest, straightest drives ever. So, clear winner today is my Nike Covert 2.0. Not as big a difference as I thought it might be on numbers, but certainly on distance, no comparison. Like I said, launch angle and spin rate, probably a lot closer than I thought it would be. Hope you found that interesting. Again, my name's Alistair Taylor, down at the PGA Golf Academy at Herons Beach in Blackpool. If you'd like to come down for a fitting, give us a call, 01253 832 505. Visit the website at www.heronsbeachgolf.co.uk. Subscribe to the channel up there. Watch the rest of our videos. Stay in contact. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to test or any video tips, hints that you'd like me to put out there. Look forward to seeing some of you in the near future. Stay in contact.